This must be one of the most ridiculous moments of my entire life. I broke down on the side of the road, and now I'm getting pulled by Crown Vic to the parts store to hopefully get the parts to get the race car back on the road. This day's kind of sucking already. This might be a bad idea, but I have to get it running. There ain't no stopping now. Wish me luck. Well, here's the deal. This piece of shit quit running. It's got a bad computer or something weird's going on. Like, I got it running again, and it started up and said the cam sensor wasn't reading. It's a brand new cam sensor, and how can it run when the cam sensor is not reading? It doesn't make any sense. So unfortunately, this will not be going to Kentucky. I'll be going to Kentucky. I'll try to make a video just to throw up of all the cool stuff I see. Yeah, that sucks. See ya. So, at the start of this video, I was supposed to drive my race car to Sturgis, Kentucky, and as you've seen, it didn't go very well. So now we're down in Sturgis, Kentucky, and I found a car at a record yard down the road, and I found a fuel cell, so we're going to try to make this happen, so I might actually race tonight. We'll see. So like I said, we just found a car. I forgot to say how we found the car. I woke up Friday morning, which is when the race was, and someone sent me a Facebook ad saying there's a car just north of where I was. I was like, oh, sweet. I'll just call him and buy a car and we'll go build it. Well, I called the guy text the guy, and he's like, oh, I just scrapped it 20 minutes ago. And I looked at my buddy and I was like, there's no way I'm racing today. It's just not meant to happen. Let's go to the racetrack, just see where it is, and then we're going to go cruise around Kentucky just to explore and kill the day. So we drive to the racetrack, see where racetrack's at, and then, let's go up this road. And we go about 2 miles down and we pass a record yard. And I was like, hey, stop here. So we stopped and we went in, we talked to the guy, and I was like, hey man, you got anything that runs? He's like, well, I got this Focus out back. So we went and saw this Focus for the very first time. Then he gave us some steel, started stripping it, and we found a fuel cell, of course, because we had to put a fuel cell in it. And then, yeah, this is what happens next. Good old Ford Focus. I just paid $200 to rent it for the night. See how good this goes. Now I gotta get back and build it. We got 5 hours to build this car. And hopefully I got good friends here, because we didn't bring any tools because we thought we weren't racing. I don't even have a helmet. Alright. So the guy at the record yard is like, how are you gonna get this to the racetrack? You don't even have a trailer. Well, I was like, I'm going to drive it, of course. So, we didn't even bring anything to build this car. Like, after the first car broke down, we threw everything out of the van, and we just were like, screw it, we're not racing. So, all these people that I'd really never met before had jumped in and just started tearing it down. Sorry I didn't take very many video. I was just busy. We just had to get it done. We had 3 or 4 hours to build the car. We ended up building it in 3 hours. And this is all the pictures and some of the video that we took. Yeah, it was an insane day.
Ready? Yo, put a bolt on the bottom. You don't want to jump on it one?
Do you need the bar?
Hold these out of the way. Hold these down. Yep, there you go. Thank you.
Where's, oh, okay, he's got the bar in his hand. Okay.
And then we're going to have to throw a hole in the bottom.
We don't need no stinking welder. Dude, I watched a guy with a van 9-wire his ramp in the back of the van to run up north. He showed up, he didn't have a single bar in the entire thing, and they were like, oh, you gotta at least have a rollover bar. Think about how bored we all would have been today.
We've just been standing around totally ourselves. Good? Luke's is drilled off right there. Yeah.
You want to make sure the fuel line's underneath there?
Yep.
It's on the episode of my freaking YouTube channel. It's gonna be an awesome night. I can't believe I made it. I really got to thank the people that were just, yeah, I can't thank the people enough that helped. It's insane. Like I barely knew any of these people, and we just spent 3 hours building this car. I was so sure I wasn't racing after the other car broke. Now I'm gonna go win this thing, hopefully. On the track, it looks pretty tacky and wet, which will really be useful with my completely bald tires, but I'm gonna send it anyways. Alright, heat number 2 coming up. Getting ready to climb in and send it. Hopefully the car survives. If it survives, I get to race again. And if it doesn't, then I still had an amazing day. Race number 1, and you're about to see why I don't like windshields in race cars. First off, I'm a big guy and it's really hard for me to get at them. And second off, when you go outside, from outside in the cold to inside in the warm, you get this.
One of the feature. Good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad I had my glove with me, otherwise I couldn't clean the windshield. gotta remember, this is only the second time I've ever driven this car. See, a lot of times when you dive into a corner like this, you snag a car like that and bounce off them and you get around the corner a lot better. And I kind of killed that car that I hit. I broke the CV shaft, or ball joint or something. But yeah, in this kind of racing, you use the other guys to help you turn. You try to catch them if they're on the outside of you and help them pull you around. Up right here. I should have tried the e-brake in the middle of the race. I was like, man, I gotta try this e-brake out and see if it pulls me around. And obviously, I definitely should have tried it before I pulled out. Yeah, I kind of misjudged that because that guy was in front of me. Right here, I'm gonna hook this guy. Oh, and he pulls me around a little bit. And then unfortunately right here, she dies. See that smoke, it's from my power steering pump leaking, which is part of the reason I had no power steering in the next race.
What happened?
I know! Damn it! I know! You're doing so freaking good!
Hey, I think we figured out the problem.
Alright, go ahead.
Touch it to it. Alright, I guess we're racing again. That you let go now. So here we go, race number 2. I'm trying to be careful right here. Kind of letting them all sort themselves out, so I don't get destroyed in the first corner. Sometimes if you rush into a corner like that and get everybody jammed up, all you do is screw yourself. Same thing here. Trying to have them pull me around. Now I'm trying to turn it up a little bit, and then we got a red flag. I did that on purpose. I was hoping to push him into the other guy so they both get slowed down enough I can get out in front. Now I know this guy's leading. Full send. Gonna knock you out of my way. I'm gonna win this race. Yeah, that really didn't work out for me though. Right here, it's done. Let's see that again in slow-mo, shall we? Talk about full send. That car was either going to win this race or be destroyed. Yeah, it's junk. Got a couple bangs, scrapes. It actually held together pretty well. This car was quick. I might have to run one of these Focuses. big old dent right there. The frame is literally a foot out of the passenger side. It's pretty bent. It's like wrapped around the battery. The bumper is supposed to be in line with the tire. That's how bent the front end is. Alright, so the first race I had a wire come undone. Didn't do too well. The second race, yeah, I broke it. I almost rolled it. I was battling for the lead. That was awesome. Great fun for 200 bucks. What an awesome day. I can't believe I raced. I really got to thank everybody that helped. I mean, everybody. There was so many people, I couldn't even keep up with it. I mean, I didn't even think I was going to be racing. Then I got to race twice and dang near won. That was awesome. I'll see you next time on Scrapyard. Whatever this show's called. We built this car in 3 hours and now she's junk. Bye, car.